Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your love reading. Today's going to be a little bit different. I want to know exactly what's going on with your person. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What are their intentions? What are their hopes, their fears? Let's get to it. All right, first card here, unfinished business, time, and guilt. Wow. So they did something to you, obviously, right? And they don't like necessarily how things went in your last interaction. There's something that they're feeling incredibly guilty for, and they feel really bad about it, and they don't like how things were left the last time you were together, and they may feel that, you know, everything's been lost, that they can't come back to you, right? And because of the damage that they caused, they feel that both of you really got hurt in this situation, but they do want to communicate with you. They just don't know how. Yeah, disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. That's what that's what was underneath that card. Okay, let's get to your tarot cards. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what their overall energy is, if there's anything that's influencing it. Let's make sure that there's no third party situation here, if they have any secrets. All right, here we go. What is the overall energy? What is influencing? Okay. All right, here we go. Bottom of the deck here, Knight of Pentacles. All right, so this was an individual who, remember, these energies can flip-flop back and forth, but one of you, maybe this individual, really what they wanted was to lay down a long-term commitment with you. Plant the seeds for something that's more long-term. I think that's what they really wanted, right? There was instability in this relationship. Someone wanted a stronger commitment, but maybe the other person wasn't willing to give that back. Reciprocity. The Fool, yeah. So they wanted a new beginning here. They wanted to kind of, like I said, lay down the seeds for future, right? They had plans with you. And maybe you were the one that didn't want to commit. But yeah, they wanted to take a risk here because they are very emotional. They lead with their heart. They gave a lot of love into the relationship, and they wanted something more. But one of you was not wanting to really take that leap. In the recent past here, there was a lot, the argument that occurred between the two of you has really forced them to dig deep and find courage, inner courage, right? And they're trying to figure out how to deal with this situation in a different, less forceful, less combative, less volatile way. You know, in the situation you see here, you've got this maiden that's opening the mouth of the beast, and she's realizing there's more than one way to argue, right? There could be, you don't have to have such friction between the two of you. Now, Sagittarius, you're a fire sign, so, you know, you may have come off a little bit bold, especially here with the King of Cups. You know, they're a little bit more emotional. They're stable, but, you know, they get their feelings hurt, but they never show you. Here in the future is the opportunity for new love, right? They want to offer you something in the future, maybe to reconcile. What they're thinking of here, we've got the Three of Pentacles. This can mean two things. They're wondering, are you with somebody else, right? That could be something that they're wondering. It can be taken two different ways. One, they can be wondering if you've moved on, or two, the thing that they're wanting is stability. They want something stable, just like here, right? And what's hidden underneath is, yeah, heartbreak. They're hurting. I told you, this is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is the master of this suit. And so, yes, they're very loving and very generous with their heart, but they're not necessarily outward. They're not going to show people that they're hurt. So they keep it all inside. And that's what's buried underneath, is that they're hurting, right? They're on the mend. The energy here is that there's a sense of feeling trapped, like they are the victim, right? And on external factors, what's influencing them is the Nine of Pentacles. Again, is stability. They want to be able to provide for you, right? And hopes and fears is, if this is you, the Empress, they want to get back together with you. Now, the Empress can also mean that they want to create a future with you. But they're actually afraid that that's not going to happen, because look at the outcome here. Is a lot of hurt, a lot of despair. They really feel like this has just really crushed them. You've got 10 of Swords here. You've got the 3 of Swords here. I mean, they are really hurt. So they don't necessarily know how to move on from that. Okay? They want to move on, but they don't know how. But they do want to build something stable with you, something very, lucrative or luxurious, something that's full of abundance. Okay? They want to create that with you, but they feel like they're trapped and they can't do it. They don't know how. Okay, let's clarify the 3 of Swords. You've got a 3 here and another 3 here. So 3 is obviously a very important number here. Okay? And you've got the Strength card, and then you've got the 8 here. Both 8s. So clearly this person needs to find that inner courage, inner strength to move forward and make a decision. Yeah, you've got the number 3, number 3, number 3 here. So clearly the number 3 is important here. And then you've got 9, which is a multiple of 3, right? Yeah, so something's going on here. Pay attention to those numbers. 3s, right? 8, okay? Something 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. All right, let's clarify this. Yeah, so what they really want is stability. They want to move forward with you. Okay, Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius, they like to be independent. And I think that this person wanted something more stable with you, right? And what they really want is to marry you, is to have something that's a little bit more concrete of a commitment to you, right? That's what's happening. I'm getting a sense here that Sagittarius, you wanted your independence. Yeah, and you guys fought about it, obviously. There was fighting that was involved there. I want to clarify that 10 of Swords. What's the 10 of Swords about? Yeah, again, stability. This person wants to offer stability to you. What did I say about here? Wealth, right? They want wealth. They want something material that's going to give them that stability. Are you dealing with an earth sign? Yeah, Queen of Wands. This person's a doer. They like to keep a lot of irons in the fire, right? This is also a fire sign, which can apply to you. They may want to approach you with something to show you that they want to be more. They want to have a more committed and stable relationship with you. Let's clarify the 8 of Swords here for Sagittarius. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Again, they want stability. Look at all these pentacles. They want stability. They want to create stability with you, wealth and abundance, but they don't know how to reach you because I think that you want your independence. Right, Sagittarius? All right. I want to clarify the Page of Cups here. Page of Cups. That's the future. They want to offer you. They want to come back to you and offer you. Yeah, they want something new. They want to start something new with you. Something that's really passionate and very inspired, right? Ace of Cups. They love you. Oh my God, Sagittarius, they love you and they want you back. They want to make it work with you. They want new beginnings with you. But they want something a little bit more stable. They're really hurting over this. Wow, they want something stable, a commitment with you. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius. They want you back. All right, let's see. Let's clarify this. The 3 of Swords there. Yeah, unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Yeah, so they're hurt here because they feel like you basically turned them away, that you weren't after the same things. Yeah, and they feel like, maybe they were a little bit too clingy and they didn't give you the independence that you needed, but they always feel very connected to you, obviously. Let's go ahead and clarify the 10 of Wands here. What are the future outcomes? What do they want? Oh boy, they're worried about a third party, or there is a third party. I think that they may be, there were other things that got in the way of us being together. Sagittarius, were you cheating? Did you have a third party and that you've crushed this person who wants so badly to be with you? Remember, these energies can flip-flop, right? Let's clarify that some more. Shadow side, yeah, you made them realize their flaws and they don't know. Yeah, they can't make a decision. Yeah, they can't make a decision here. Let's clarify the 8 of Swords here. 8 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Swords here? things didn't go the way they planned. They had a big disagreement with you, and they wanted a back and forth. They wanted equality, reciprocity, and I feel that there's something here. One of you did not give back as much as the other person. Looks like they really wanted something new with you because they love you and they want to be with you, but I don't think it's the same. They want to call you. They're afraid, though, and they're afraid of they don't want to chase you anymore, even though they can't stay away from you, and this whole thing is very stressful and overwhelming for them. And with you, you know, because you guys have different personalities and different approaches to this relationship, they don't know if there can be enough of a compromise, and but they haven't given up. They want to try to make it work with you if you reach out to them, because if they are coming in as the King of Cups here, you know, they're very emotionally driven people, right? Dishonesty, yeah, there's some dishonesty that's going on in this relationship. Okay, Sagittarius, so hopefully this helped you out. I will talk to you soon. I love you. Bye bye.